When complementary forces meet, they create new forces so that the whole comprises more than the sum of the parts. In our globalized world, interaction and collaboration are fundamental. Brazil, with its creative and dynamic people, has risen to the status of an emerging superpower, with a GDP of roughly $1.5 trillion in 2007. It was in this climate of prosperity and growth that LVA Logística was founded in 2005. Firmly committed to the future, the company was set up to cater to the needs of those working in infrastructure, city planning, and urban renewal. The LVA logo takes the form of a mandorla. For the ancients, this symbol represented the meeting of two worlds, the interaction and interdependence of opposing but complementary forces. The four elegant curved lines of the LVA logo symbolize the leadership, the vigor, the sophistication and the equilibrium offered by a company which brings a new approach to meeting its clients' needs. The intersection of the curves represents connectivity, as personified by a multidisciplinary organization. Such global integration has resulted in a diversified team composed of professionals from many areas, enabling LVA to yield fertile, wide-ranging results. Profoundly aware of its responsibility to contribute to a sustainable world, LVA has devised projects ranging from urban and regional development to infrastructure and logistic networks. All are based on a business model that can develop mechanisms for public-private sector partnerships, so guaranteeing their relevance and sustainability. LVA team is active in such areas as the following: revitalization and renewal of urban areas, with emphasis on the real estate market, reclaiming deteriorated zones and promoting urban culture. Redefinition of areas surrounding passenger transport terminals, encouraging new uses, but principally by the housing, services and tourism sectors. Set up of integrated networks for the development of historic centres and of cities with potential for tourism. Integration of development with social inclusion, seeking to qualify people for the workplace and to encourage new concepts in housing provision. LVA also plans and implements the occupation and renewal of neighbouring areas to large special projects. We make studies of the social and economic impacts of investments in infrastructure. We also establish networks of logistic platforms which involve the planning of urban infrastructure, industrial use and logistic services. Lastly, the business models include both institutional and financial modelling. Institutional modelling involves analysis of the regulatory mechanisms of the sector and other legal aspects which directly affect the project. Financial modelling, meanwhile, comprises demand analyses and economic and financial evaluation through the development of simulation systems for alternative scenarios. Our emphasis is on creating, developing and implementing complex projects with multidisciplinary input, creativity, innovation, technological efficiency and individuality. LVA is there with you.